Alright, subprime bloggers back to help bad credit borrowers in the state of Florida. I've talked about payday loans and unsecured personal loans, but a common question I get asked is what banks offer installment loans? And installment loans are not payday loans, they're more like a mix between a payday loan and a personal loan. The terms and amount of money tend to not be as long and as much as a personal loan, but you can still borrow a couple $1,000s with an installment loan, and you can pay it back over several years instead of a payday loan having to be paid back with your next paycheck. So bad credit installment loans are a good option if you're struggling to make ends meet financially. They are definitely a better option than payday loans. But the problem is a lot of the banks do not advertise that they offer these bad credit installment loans, so we have to go find them. So I went to the FDIC website and I searched all the financial institutions in the state of Florida. And I went through several of these to see which ones have websites that offer personal loans or installment loans. And it's often the case that if a bank offers an unsecured personal loan, you can get an installment loan as well. So one of the banks that I found that offers personal loans, both unsecured and secured, I'm sure, is City National Bank. And as you can see, they offer an unsecured personal loan for personal loan use, pay back within 60 months. So, someone might call this an installment loan or an unsecured personal loan. It could be either or. Interestingly, they are offering transportation loans as well for automobiles and boats, which you could also consider that an installment loan as you are paying back monthly installments. Another bank that offers installment type loans is the Great Florida Bank. And as you can see here, they offer a ton of different kinds of personal loans or installment loans. Interestingly, they mention bridge loans. That tends to be, as you can see, a little bit more money, and usually for people buying homes to bridge them over, they are offering unsecured personal loans up to $5,000, which is pretty good. That's a significant amount of money that'll last quite some time. Interestingly, they have mentioned an unsecured loan and an unsecured line of credit. So probably about the same thing. This is likely a credit card, or you can call it an installment loan. Call it what you will. Another bank that's available is Florida Traditions Bank. But interestingly, they put no information on their website about what type of personal loans they do offer. They have a personal loan page, but it says you need to contact your local branch. This is very common in the banking industry, and I think it's something that needs to change. If banks really want to get more business, they need to tell customers what products they offer, not having to call them. Most people don't want to pick up a phone and call a bank. Another option available, which is much different from the Florida Traditions Bank, which offers no information, is the Farmers and Merchants Bank. This bank actually has, contact information for each person. But once again, I'm still not happy with the fact that they don't say exactly what type of loans are offered. I do like the fact that you can go straight to a person rather than having to sit on hold and find somebody. If we click rates, let's see if they mention anything about personal loans. And of course not. The only rates they mention are checking account, saving account, and money market account. So, once again, this is another website that could do much better. It's better than Florida Traditions Bank, but still, tell us what loans you offer. Do you offer installment loans? Do you offer payday loans? I don't want to have to pick up the phone and call. And the last bank that I'm going to talk about actually does a really good job of explaining their different loan types. And it's Alarion Bank. I'm not really sure how to say it, but we'll just call it the A Bank. The A Bank explains that you can get a personal loan, you can get a boat loan, you can get an auto loan, all different types of installment loans, but you can also go through the process of applying online. This is very effective. I'm certain that people have actually applied online that do not want to call a bank or talk to a loan officer. So more banks in the future could benefit from putting these options on their websites. So if you want to go through some of these names and search on Google, I'm going to go ahead and tell you I probably did 30 different banks and searched for personal loans. half of them didn't even have good websites. The other half were very sporadic in their loan offers. So, you might want to take time, look for places local to you, and I'll make sure to put the address of this particular FDIC page in the info. I'll also put the web address of all the banks I talked about in the info, so you can get a bad credit installment loan in the state of Florida.